Hello, YouTube. Nice, quiet evening. Sun is setting.
Yes, it is.
And just about as we were filming this, we're about a week and a half away from our trip. And that. So, probably in the next few days, we're going to be, since we've been to Cedar Point before, we're going to start ironing out our itinerary when we go to the park. It's basically very simple. It's a mad free-for-all, right?
Yes. Oh, by the way, hello, YouTube.
Okay. Actually, we have other itineraries we got planned, but that special video will be coming up on June 1st. But when we go to these amusement parks, I haven't been to Cedar Point since 2009. That's when we had a lot of income to spare with, but then we still work on a budget, at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because budgeting to us is very important in a way you want to do stuff like that. We just want to make sure the right amount of money is appropriate to certain areas, and with a limited income, that makes it really tougher, right?
Yes.
And that.
But we got it made.
But we got it made, and that I know there's help of people that want to contribute, and that we welcome it, and we thank you for it. And the ones who are contributing to the channel for that trip, thank you very much once again. We'll try to do the best video we can. The video's going to be a little long, so when we do these trips, I would advise to get your popcorn and pop by the truckload. And maybe one of our subscribers and the ones that help this channel out, maybe they'll be lucky enough to deliver it to your place. So, and that.
And these videos of our trip will be 7 days behind, so everybody knows.
Yeah, because we already built up a backlog of videos last couple of days. I'm currently right now, when I'm filming this, I was up to 3 days in advance. This will make number 4. And we gotta do, I think we gotta do one more video, just do one video shoot on the 25th. For us to be tomorrow. For you guys, it's already been gone past already. Because we'll be going, we gotta do, she's getting something done. And we're gonna take it to the Lumber King game again. So just before that trip, and I think we're talking about going over to Fulton, Illinois. Before our trip. There's a free activity over there, kind of free tours attraction. We go over there, and it's low cost. Just have to take a bus and walk across the bridge, and we're basically there. And just gonna have to wait and find out. You may be seeing it in our vlogs. It may concern some people from the country of Holland. I'll give you a hint on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because my mom has a Dutch heritage, and my dad has a German heritage, and your mom is what? Your family is part Indian and German, right?
Yes.
So I think that's what it is. That's what one of our subscribers asked what it was all about. So, and that. So right now we're just relaxing on the patio and just plan to make our itinerary. Basically, we'll go to the park. It's a free-for-all when we go to the park. But we try to hit the key ride at closing time if we can, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as we're trying to figure out the official itinerary, but I think it's pretty well going to be set. I'll have that video up on June 1st. I think I might go ahead and film it and upload it and schedule it for June 1st. I just got to make one more phone call just to make sure.
And what rides are we going to ride at Cedar Point?
Well, it's for us to know and for them to figure out, or for us to figure out for them, I don't know. It's for us to know and for them to figure out. They'll just have to watch the videos, right? Well, actually, we can't take the camera on the rides anyway, but I'll do what we can do, some queue line shots, videos, right?
Yes.
While we're waiting in queue lines, we can do that, just can't film on the rides. I'm going to go Rebel on 2 rides. Basically, we'll figure that out when we get there, right?
Yeah.
And that, so.
Don't worry, we're going to be eating a lot of food.
Oh yeah, because of the deal that we got, the $31.99 plus tax and fees. We can eat every 90 minutes. All we have to do is eat twice. It already paid for that ticket. But if we eat like a third, fourth, and fifth time, that's on their dime, not ours. So we could end up saving, if we eat like total 5 times, we can end up saving up to $45 per person. So $90 for one day between you and me, and possibly $90. We could probably save up to $180 just on meals alone.
And we'll be doing good on the soda in the soda drinks also.
Yep, and we all discussed about that issue too. So everything I talked about, Cedar Point on the tickets and all that stuff, we may have to go back to our booking video, trip booking video. But right now we're just trying to watching the forecast for the next few days, and actually for yeah, we'll be watching the forecast. We'll start really focusing on June 1st, because otherwise we'll have a general idea of what we need for the trip. Is that chair falling apart?
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have a friend sitting on it back during the last year's playoffs. So this year's trip to Cedar Point would be the first time in what, 7 years?
Since 2009.
2009. This trip is going to be a little bit unusual going out. We have already figured it out already, because we are leaving town late that Saturday.
Yes.
On June 4th, because we have to pick up the car rental here in town, right?
Yes.
And once we pick it up, and we have to load it all up and do a little video tour of the car, and we go, right?
Yeah.
So we probably won't be leaving town till, I don't know, sometime early in the afternoon, right?
About
Somewhere. I don't know.
We don't know what time.
I don't know. So, yeah. We just gotta, because we gotta make sure we got everything with us this year. Because last year not last year, but back in 2009, we forgot something, and we had to end up paying extra for something that we didn't plan on a budget for, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta make sure we have all the bases covered.
Yes.
Because with limited income, it's crucial that we have all bases covered, right?
Yeah.
So when we go, we got the tent site with electricity, so we gotta make sure we got all our battery chargers with us.
Yes.
For the cameras.
Yep.
And anything else we need?
The folding table.
The folding table, that's right there, right? That we use for the cooking.
Yes.
Anything else we need?
The chairs.
The chairs, the one we're sitting on right now.
Yeah.
And
the fan.
The fan. And can't think of anything else. Oh, the lamp. We need the lamp, right?
Yes.
Because we want to use the electricity. We don't want to use battery power. We want to use as much electricity as possible, right?
Yes.
Because we're paying for it.
Yep.
Let's say, so we might as well use it, right?
Yeah.
And the bag games. We mentioned the bag games, right? It's gonna be tough playing one-on-one. You usually have to. Maybe we'll have somebody from Philadelphia again play bags with us.
Yes. Or yeah, you never know. We could meet a subscriber.
Yeah, and play bags. Let's play bags. So it's something that we like to do, basically. Be about a week or two out from any trip. We go through a checklist to make sure we got everything, because even we forget something, we got to make sure we have the budget for it. And like I said, with limited income that we have now, we can't afford to leave anything behind. And for heaven's sakes, we got to make sure we bring those tickets with us, the ticket vouchers that we printed up, right?
Yes.
We don't want to leave those behind. That'd be like a 500-mile drive out 500 miles, and all of a sudden, if you got the tickets, you have to come drive 500 miles back to get them, and that'd be one tired trip if that happens. What are you going to do with a clicker, Angie? Are you going to be clicking trucks on the way?
Yes.
How many times we pass a truck, or how many?
You never know. We could see one of our friends that are truck drivers, subscribers, on the road too.
And you want to make sure you count it on your clicker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but what happens if we make the video and don't look good?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh's right. We might cut them off. We don't want to do that, right?
No.
No. Okay, as we, like I said, we are going to have a itinerary that we're going to plan. The official itinerary. Hi, Tom. Hi, Atlanta. Okay, before we was rudely interrupted by our neighbors and that, so basically I'll have the official announcement video on June 1st. Basically the itinerary. What makes it unusual is for this trip for us is the lateness that we leave in town this year versus 2009, because normally from here to the campground in Sandusky, Ohio, it's about a 7.5, 8 hour drive, even with the hour time change. And it's the same amount of time from the campground to here. What?
Hope you don't get eaten up.
No, I just got bit right here on my nose.
Those gnats are out.
Yeah, I know. Okay, where was we before we was rudely interrupted again? So I...
I think from here to the campground, we were...
Yeah, about the same miles. About the same miles. It'd be about the same miles, unless we take a different way on the way home. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It's
We're
all...
making a detour. That's why we're leaving later.
Yeah. Well, reason is this year is we'll probably discuss it on June 1st's video, and we already discussed it on a previous video too. So we are planning to stop in Chicago overnight. We're gonna finalize the time. I just gotta call some Facebook friends of ours, and hopefully maybe a YouTuber will be there too. You never know. Hope he's watching this because these trips are not easy to plan. I tell you what, they're not easy to plan. You gotta make sure the money is properly appropriated in certain areas.
Yep.
Because you don't want to go broke in an area. That's why I try to what I did was, when Angie really wanted to go, this is basically Angie's idea to go on this trip, and I was really against it myself in a way because of the lack of income and
But
that.
we managed
But
to...
like I said, like she was going to say, what are you going to say?
We managed to get enough to go on the trip.
And like I said, we probably mentioned already in this video, and we also mentioned many times the ones who contribute to the channel through PayPal or slip us money personally to us. We all put it all in the trip, so not all 100% is paid by us. Right now, as of right now, it's a 90-10 split. But the 10% is just enough to pay for my admission and 1 day food, I think what it is, basically, if it works out that way or not. But we'll just come with the final cost on the whole trip and that, because the Cedar Point is paid for. We know that. I got the reserve deposit on the campground. Part of that is paid for. We just got to pay the remainder. And we got that hotel, and our toll is all prepaid, so...
And our food at Cedar Point is...
Yeah, that's part of the package I already mentioned.
Yep.
So, I'll tell you what makes this trip more unique than the one we did back in 2009, that this year, everything's all at the park is mainly 90% prepaid. That is wonderful. Otherwise, it would cost us a fortune to eat in that park. That's why we had breakfast at McDonald's, then maybe have a lunch, some kind of a lunch, a snack, and maybe a mini meal someplace that we can share. And that's when our budget was a little bit better back then, but because the park was so expensive and we didn't budget enough. This year, even with lack of income, we budgeted very well. And one of our subscribers called me the other day. He said, we worked hard on this budget. He could not believe people like us can budget a trip like that. And now all we have to do is just pull it off and get it done, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we'll find out financially how much money we had left over after the trip, which is not going to be much. I'll tell you that right now. It won't be much at all. Now we're just going to wrap up this little video right here. It's a little long, I know, long and boring, but we are trying to get some extra videos put up. Like I said, the itinerary video, official itinerary video is coming up on June 1st. I might film it a little earlier so I can get it scheduled for June 1st. We are getting up. We are going to be filming around town like crazy the next week or so, trying to do I know if some of you may have noticed, we had put 2 videos up in one day, but we stretched it out for one night after another. So we just looks like we've been busy making videos and that. It's not easy to do and that. But we want to make sure you guys have something to watch while we're at the trip. And hopefully we'll have something good for you guys to watch. And like I said, it's going to be a pretty long video. A lot of over the road on the first couple of days. And a lot of stuff at Cedar Point. For day 1, it's going to be a lot of filming around the park. And second day will be something that we forgot the previous day. And hit our favorites on the second day. So,
Yes.
So we're going to steal a page from another YouTuber, basically Theme Park Maniacs. We're going to steal a page from them, but we're going to do it a little bit better and maybe more politer, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'll be riding the backbreaker called Mean Streak. So let's wrap up this video right now. Angie, you're the best on YouTube to do it, my YouTube queen.
Please like, share, and subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow.